jazz musician. It's funny because many years I tried to say I'm not a jazz musician, I'm just a musician. And one day my dad said, you know, you can't run away from who you are. I heard jazz throughout the house my entire life. My dad took me to clubs and to different performances. And then I started playing drums at 7, taking some lessons and sitting in with a lot of great musicians when they came to the Boston area, and got a scholarship to Berklee College of Music when I was 11.
When we were planning the 23-24 season, we'd landed on this idea of framing it around the words reflection and reinvention. Jazz is reinvention. Just from moment to moment, you know, creating the music in dialogue with each other, improvising in real time. Then I kind of thought for a moment about how the art form of jazz tends to be predominantly male, not a lot of representation by women or LGBTQ folks, and that perhaps the art form and the structures that support it might be in need of reinvention, and that could be interesting to explore.
This narrative that's been, I think, since the beginning is that men play this music and women sing it. A big part of our institute that I formed at Berklee College of Music is to be part of the collective work that transforms the culture.
Greetings, everyone. I'd like to welcome you all to Bing Concert Hall and this week of exploration and celebration of women in jazz. We've centered this week of concerts around a residency with Terri Lyne Carrington. Please welcome to the stage Terri Lyne Carrington and New Standards.
I think about the life I've lived, a figure made of clay. I think about the things I've lost, the things I gave away.
Early on, I realized that this would be one of our first initiatives to create a songbook of women composers. I made the record, so it made sense to tour this music. I could probably tour this for many years to come because there's so much music by women composers. You know, I'll play maybe 10 songs, but you know, there's a whole lot more in the book, so I can change the concerts, change the women that we celebrate.
Ended up playing a tune with some of my friends that I love to play. Con Alma is often played with a 6/8 Afro-Latin feel. And so when I played it, she commented on the fact that sometimes 6/8 as a rhythm can be kind of a rhythmic box. And she noticed that I was sticking to a lot of triplets or things that are in threes. She said, if you notice that you're playing something all the time, never play it again. One of the things that's hard about being a woman in jazz is deciphering whether criticism is about the music or about sexism. And so to hear it from a woman almost feels like a safe space where I know this is about my playing and this is about me as a musician and nothing else. Having that workshop to be able to have conversations where I'm not having to consider all these other things and actually just think critically about what I'm producing is really important.
Jazz is hard music to learn and to master, so you have to be up for that. But that's a spark inside of an individual that really wants it. Our job is to encourage that and to not treat the people that haven't had the same resources differently.
Part of the engagement work that we get to do here is planting seeds. Whatever we can do to increase participation and equity in the space, we want to do that.
Terri Lyne has been a hero of mine for a long time. When I was getting into jazz, I would take out all sorts of records and DVDs from the library, and one of them was Herbie Hancock's Future to Future. So I would watch that with Terri Lyne Carrington on drums. She's played with everybody, you know. And she's a real visionary. If she sees something needs to be done, she does it. And also one of those people that will never say anything they don't mean, and I love that.
Gender justice is for everybody. If you want to see the music reach its fullest potential or greatest potential, you have to have equity with the people that are creating it.
It was really great to have all of these incredible artists in 1 week. Gave people a lot of new music to listen to and move forward this idea that there are tons of contributions by women.
If it belongs to you.